says, what's read 3? He said, thou shalt have no other gods or no other idols before me. He said, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. This is what he said, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them. So ain't nothing tangible that you can see with your eyes that you can bow down before and pray. You don't bow down before nothing. And I seen a ceremony with the Pope. He came down the stairs and he went to this little shrine, like little shrine thing, and he had a little cross there, and he put his head in there and started praying. You can't do that. You can't do that. Listen, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them. You ain't just got to get on your knees. You bow your head to anything. You looking at something, you bow your head to it. No, he said, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, because that's canceling him out. For I, the Most High, thy power, is a jealous power. His name is jealous. See, Most High is a jealous power. Visiting, look, the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Because you're not doing what he say do. So you hate him. Don't get it twisted. He said you hate him. If you don't keep his commandments, you hate him. And that's what he's saying. And showing mercy, which is not getting something you do deserve, Yasharallah, to our tribes of Israel, unto thousands of them that love me, here it is again, and keep my commandments. Can't get no clearer than that. That was my Most High said, you love me, keep my commandments. Most High just said, that was Psalm 14:15 we just looked over. 1 John 5:3, for this is the love of the Most High, we keep his commandments. Commandments are not grievous. Come on. Same thing. That's what we're hearing. He's trying to get us on the right track. Until this day. Deuteronomy, the 10th chapter. Deuteronomy, the 10th chapter. And we're going to look at verse 12. Deuteronomy, 10th chapter, verse 12. And now, Israel, what does the Most High thy power require of thee? But to fear the Most High thy power. Hear that? To be afraid, to be scared of the Most High, and to highly respect him by doing what he say do. Fear the Most High thy power, to walk in all his ways, and to love him. We already said, 1 John 5:3, for it's the love of the Most High that we keep his commandments. Commandments are not grievous. And to love him, and to serve the Most High thy power with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Most High and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good. He said, keep the commandments of the Most High, I command you this day for your good. You could be blessed. Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens is the Most High's, thy power. The earth also, with all that therein is. You hear that? Everything belongs to the Most High. Only the Most High has a delight in thy fathers to love them. See? He loved our forefathers. And he chose their seed after them. We the seed of our forefathers. He chose the seed of Abraham, who had a son named Isaac, who had a son named Jacob, who became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Each one of those men that the tribe is named after became nations to make up one nation. Understand, overstand this. And he chose their seed after them, even you, we the 12 tribes of Israel, above all people, as it is this day. Hallelujah. That's what he tells us. But those that's coming back to him, doing what he say do, that love him. That's why I say, circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart, the foreskin of your mind, the way you think. And be no more stiff-necked. You know that? Be no more stiff-necked. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Deuteronomy 26 and 18. He's letting it down. This the marriage contract. Deuteronomy 26 and 18 and 19. Cursed be he that maketh the blind to wander out of the way. And all the people shall say, hallelujah. Y'all don't say that. They added that in there. Cursed be he that perverted the judgment of the stranger, fatherless, and widow. And all the people shall say, hallelujah. Now, most people don't know, but that's another identity for the Greek god, the number one Greek god, Zeus. Look it up. He was known as this name also, going all the way back to Egypt. All you do is look at the back of a dollar bill, what they call America. Spiritual Egypt and spiritual Sodom. What other place could be called that beside here? In our day and time, the way they pushing same-sex marriages and things they pushing that's contrary to the word of the Most High. Let me prove it. Revelation 11 and 8. Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. Talk about America. Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Where also our MASHAYACH YAHAWASHI was crucified right here. Because y'all still got him in these Bibles on Trinity Broadcasting Network as a so-called white man. Got that same picture that Warner Salmon drew in middle of the 1900s. Come on. Until this day, man. And they pushing Sodom. What happened with Sodom and Gomorrah? Mosiah burnt them cities up like you're going to burn America up. He said it's going to be just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Do the same thing. Ain't no different. But look what we do. Remember we said we're gonna do what he said do. We're scared, right? At the mountain. Go to Exodus 32. Exodus 32nd chapter. We gonna keep your laws, statutes, commandments, Most High. Scared. Yeah. When the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mountain, Moses up in the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. Let me say, don't be stiff-necked, right? But when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mountain, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron and said unto him, up, make us gods. Now think about it. We just came out of Egypt. Egypt got all these gods, all these different idols and so forth. So the people, Moses delayed his time. Remember they said, hey, we're going to do just what you said. They were scared, right? Trembled just from the sound of the trumpet. We going to be right. We going to do right. First they say, they couldn't even wait to Moses. Knowing that Moses went up to the mount, they remember, they know the Most High dealing with Moses because, remember the Most High said, you can't, Moses came and told him, you can't go but so far. You can't even come to this mount. I'm going up to the mount. And they knew that Moses went up to that mount already. Yeah, went up there already. And they were scared. They not only were scared, they moved back further away from it. They said, we don't want to talk to Most High. We want to talk to you, Moses. So Moses up here talking to the Most High. And they say, make us God. This is, when y'all look at, you can say you love the Most High, but when you think about him, and you think about the fact that Moses up there, they knowing that he going to get the commandments from the Most High. He dealing directly with the Most High. And he gonna tell Aaron to make them gods, idols, which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wrought not what is become of him. We don't know what happened to Moses. Make us some gods, man. I mean, you gotta look at where we're at. with all the idolatry that we have, I mean, unimaginable idolatry that they have in this world right now. I mean, you name it, we in it. And for us to choose to eliminate all the things that's offered to us and to believe in the Most High, the invisible power, pray to Him and believe in Him wholeheartedly without, some people ain't never seen nothing and still believe. You know, they ain't been visited, there ain't nothing that they could show that's a sign He even exists and still believe. And here we are, we can't even wait 40 days. This will be before the 40 days. We don't know what happened to Moses. Make us some gods. And how you do the Most High feel? He know this. It ain't like somebody got to tell him. He know what's going on. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of man, even the secret parts. The secret that they think. Like people think they're in secret. Ain't no secrets with the Most High. And Aaron said unto them, verse 2, break off the golden earrings. Remember we just read how the Most High decked us out. He said, break off the golden earrings, which are in the ears of your wives, of your sons. So the sons had earrings too. And your daughters, the daughters had earrings, the wives, the sons, and the daughters, and bring them unto me. Say, bring them unto me. All the people break off the golden earrings which were in their ears and brought them unto Aaron. And he received them at their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool after he had made it a molten calf. A molten calf. And they said, these be thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. Man, that's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded. Against the Most High. And he said, don't be so stiff-necked. We just read what he said. We just read what he told us. Exodus 20 and 4. Wait a minute, verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. No other idols before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. What did he say? Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. He just told us this. But I, the Most High, thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. What they doing, telling Aaron to make this calf, is showing the Most High that they hate him. And he's a jealous power. His name is jealous. And showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Follow what I say, do. Keep my rules and regulations. But no. That's why I say we look at us as a people, and why I say the truth is a revolving door. What we've done and thinking about how the Most High feel, when you hear this, it's cold, man. Going back to Exodus 32 and 4. And he received them out of their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool after he had made it a molten calf. And he said, these be thy gods. Come on. He made that calf, and they said, these be thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. Think about it. We done seen all the 10 plagues that Most High put upon the Egyptians, and nothing happened to us. We done went through crying to the Most High because Pharaoh is mad because he done lost his son, his firstborn son, And he's mad and angry coming after us. And we crying, scared of man. Crying to the Most High. He opened up the Red Sea. We done went across the Red Sea on dry ground. And the Most High drowned Pharaoh and all his army. And we seen them dead on the shoreline. And here we are now. Can't be patient. A lot of people are not patient. That's why y'all be put to death. Like he said, he's going to destroy you. This is what it says. Verse 5, and when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it. And Aaron made proclamation and said, tomorrow is a feast of the Most High. How you make an altar to this calf? And say, tomorrow is a feast of the Most High. And they rose up early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and to drink and rose up to play amongst this calf. And the Most High said to Moses, go, get thee down. For that people which thou brought up out of the land of Egypt. Here he said, thou people, not my people. Remember we defined my people? He said, you ain't none of my people no more. Thou people. Like they say, you people. Is that what? He said, your people that you brought out of the land of Egypt have corrupted themselves. They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf and have worshipped it. And have sacrificed thereunto and said, these be thy gods, O Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And the Most High said unto Moses, I have seen this people. And behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Now therefore let me alone. He said, I've seen these people. It's a stiff-necked people. Remember, he told us not to be stiff-necked. But here it is. It just told us that a few verses back. Here we are, a few chapters more, a little ahead of time. Moses said, let me alone, leave me alone. In other words, get out my face, that my wrath may wax hot against them, and that I may consume them, and I will make of thee a great nation. You hear that? Y'all gotta understand, that's why he said, his ways and thoughts not our ways and thoughts. He said, I'm gonna kill every last one of them and make a great nation out of you, Moses. This is who we serve. He don't need everybody. We need him. What John the Baptist said, the Most High said he could raise up some stones to be his people. That's even serious than this. And Moses besought the Most High. He cried to the Most High, his power, and said, Most High, Most High, Most High, why dost thou wrath wax hot against thy people, which thou hast brought out of the land of Egypt with power, great power, and with a mighty hand? Wherefore should the Egyptians speak and say, see, these are the things that I look at and looking at certain things that worked. Because Mosiah, his wrath, he said, get out. He told Moses to get out of his face. They can kill everybody, all of us, and build up a nation out of Moses. And this is Moses' ability to speak to the Most High, and he hear him and get a result that he wants to get from the Most High. Verse 11 again, and Moses besought the Most High his power and said, Most High, why dost thy wrath wax hot against thy people, which thou hast brought forth out of the land of Egypt with great power and with a mighty hand? He said, wherefore should the Egyptians speak and say, for mischief did he bring them out, to slay them, to kill them in the mountains, and to consume them from the face of the earth. Turn from thy fierce wrath and repent of this evil against thy people. Remember Abraham? This is what he said. Remember Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and Israel? Jacob name was changed to Israel. Thy servants, to whom thou swearest by thine own self, and said unto them, I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven, And all this land that I have spoken of will I give unto your seed, and they shall inherit it forever. So he reminded the Most High, remember you told Abraham, then you told Isaac, it was passed down to Jacob, that you're going to give us this land, the land of Canaan, which became the land of Israel. And the Most High repented of the evil which he thought to do unto his people. See, that worked. These are the things I look at reading this Bible. What works? That's what we need to know. And repented the Most High of the evil which he thought to do unto his people. And Moses turned and went down from the mount, and the 2 tables of the testimony were in his hand, and the tablets, and the tables were written on both their sides. These tablets that he had, tables of stones that he had, was written on both sides. On the one side and on the other were they written, and the tables were the work of the Most High. This is what you're saying that you're not under. You don't have to follow. The tables were the work of the Most High, and the writing was the writing of the Most High, graven upon the tables, man. You better understand, overstand, man. This is serious as can be. But people can take it like they want to take it. Think it's okay. It's not okay. Look at Deuteronomy 28. Most people, y'all know that this is the blessing and the curses. Deuteronomy 28:1, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken, meaning listen diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe and to do all these commandments, which I command you this day, that the Most High thy power will set thee on high. How high? Above all nations of the earth. You see? And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken, listen unto the voice of the Most High thy power. So, I don't understand how you could think that you're going to receive these blessings and you could do whatever you want to do and don't follow what he say do, showing that you hate him because you don't. He said, you love me, keep my commandments. Commandments are not grievous. So verse 15 says, from verse 3 through 14 are blessings. Verse 15 says, to the stiff-hearted, stiff-necked Israelites, but it shall come to pass in the future, if thou wilt not hearken, listen unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and the statutes which I commanded this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. You can go from 16 all the way to 68. They be fellas, because Daniel 9:11. Go to Daniel 9:11. In so many places, man, that you read in the Bible, we in captivity because we didn't listen. We didn't hearken to the voice of the Most High, and we paid the price until this day for the iniquity of our forefathers, and some being dealt with for the iniquity that you doing yourself or have done, paying the price for it. Daniel 9:11. Yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law. See? All Israel have transgressed the Most High's law, even by departing. Sound familiar? We ain't under no law. We under grace. And whatever I do, the blood of Jesus covers it. You heard what he said. You sin willfully, he ain't going to the Most High on your behalf. Fool yourself if you want to. Yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us. Like I told you, you can read from 16 through 68. It don't befall no one but us. We the 12 tribes of Israel. Period. The curse is poured upon us. And the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. And we all paid the price. for what our wicked ancestors did. When you understand Ezekiel 21:1, it said, and the Most High, the word of the Most High, came unto me saying, the word of the Most High came unto Ezekiel saying, Son of man, set thy face toward Jerusalem and drop thy word toward the holy places and prophesy against the land of Israel. Land of Israel, that's just land. When they say the land of Israel, talking about the people that's on the land. And say to the land of Israel, thus say the Most High. I'm thinking, it just can't leave my mind when I think about when we just read in Ezekiel 16th chapter, man, how the Most High say he went by us and we was on our biblical cord wasn't even cut. We in our blood. We ain't got no spirit. We ain't got no flavor. Nothing happened. He said he looked at us with love and washed us and decked us out with jewelry and broidered clothes and said we were the finest people of the whole world. And we end up butt naked in captivity, slavery, and bondage. Just a rag around your genital if you had that. And set us above all this. We've heard this in this lesson so far. And here we are. Son of man, set thy face toward Jerusalem and drop thy word toward the holy places and prophesy against the land of Israel. And we, the 12 tribes of Israel, living in the land of Israel, what do he say? And say to the land of Israel, thus say the Most High, behold, I am against thee, and will draw forth my sword out of this sheath, and will cut off from thee the righteous and the wicked. You hear that? So when y'all look at righteous and wicked of these other nations, this is what he did to his holy tribes of the 12 tribes of Israel. He cut off from the land of Israel the righteous and the wicked for what the wicked done. And the wicked is 2/3. Outnumber 1/3. Seeing then that I will cut off from thee, from the land of Israel, the righteous and the wicked, therefore shall my sword go forth out of his sheath against all flesh from the south to the north, and all flesh may know that I, the Most High, have drawn forth my sword out of his sheath. It shall not return any more. Man, so don't get it twisted, man. When y'all think people don't have to pay, people got to pay for what it is that their forefathers have done, just like we had to pay. Lamentations 5:7. It say, our fathers, this is our forefathers, have sinned. We were warned. You see? We were warned about what would happen to us. Well, we went through, in captivity, slavery, and bondage, even coming here to America, being here on this land, taking off our land and brought into captivity, coming from other lands and bringing us here into captivity. We were warned. Our ancestors were warned. That's why it says, our fathers have sinned. Our forefathers sinned and are not, and they don't live anymore. They're dead. And we have borne their iniquities. See that? We have carried their iniquities. The judgment that's upon us. Until this day. Say servants have ruled over us. See that? These are they supposed to be servants. Remember, Most High, we didn't heard in this lesson. He said he's going to set us how? Above all nations of the world, of the earth. And we were above all nations of the earth. With the Most High, like it's going to be in the kingdom. Say servants have ruled over us. There is none that does deliver us out of their hand. See. He said, man, I was married to y'all. Gave us the best. And we threw it all away. Deuteronomy 6 chapter. Now let's go to the land. Let's go to a little bit of the land. Let the land talk to us a little bit. I ain't talked to heard nothing from the land in a minute. Let's talk to the land. Let's see what the land have to say. Remember we said he kicked us out the land, man. We didn't want to do right, so he kicked us out. Get on out of here. Get on out my face. You know that's a brother. Go to in the Apocrypha. Go to Baruch, the 4th chapter, in verse 6. It says, "Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath. You were delivered unto the enemies, for you provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto the devil." Just like it started right here. We just read about him making a calf. Sacrificed unto devils and not to the Most High. Ye have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. That's the land of Jerusalem. For when she saw the wrath of the Most High coming upon you, she said, the land said, hearken. Into what we've been hearing all night. Hearken, listen. Oh, you that dwell about Zion? The Most High have brought upon me. That's the land of Israel. Jerusalem, great mourning. For I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting brought upon them, because we brought upon ourselves and not doing what he say do. Like you think you're going to do whatever you want to do. And the blood of Jesus cover you. Y'all out of y'all mind. Let me just cancel that out right now. One scripture from a MASHAYACH that y'all say y'all believe in. Matthew 5:19. Let him tell you. Follow these preachers if you want to. Matthew 5:19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, like we ain't under the law, we ain't under the commandments of the Most High, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. And you are going to be called the least in the kingdom of heaven too. And you following them saying that. Listen, but whosoever shall do and teach them, like you heard about the law tonight. But whosoever shall do and teach them, you heard about the commandments tonight. The same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Most High will. I hope it'll be me. And it will be you that'll hear this. With that,